Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Jamie and this is Scriptcase by Jamie. Me, of course. So today I will be talking about my new website that I have just posted actually, and I've been working on over the last couple of days to make various technical improvements that were needed, as well as SEO and so forth. So on your screen now you see the new website, Scriptcase by Jamie, and straight away here you can join or watch, so you can subscribe here to the YouTube channel, or you can watch one of the videos, however you please. So you can go straight to the channel, or you can also subscribe directly from here. In the top menu here, we have the homepage, which is what you're viewing right now, the consultation area, training area, templates, as well as KBs, and an option to join the membership, which I'll be talking about in a moment. So further down, you can join the socials and check out the socials because I have already posted a load of tips there over the last few weeks since I pretty much started Scriptcase by Jamie. And of course, I've already been non-stop posting there. So this week that has actually changed. So as of this week, I will only be posting there twice a week, and that will be Mondays and Fridays. Mondays, I will be sharing a nice tip that will help you somewhere along the lines in Scriptcase. And on Fridays, I'll be sharing some business information. Everything, of course, to help you guys with your Scriptcase development. Now, if you join here the mailing list, then you will have some really nice tips also sent to your inbox, as well as some discount codes that you can use in the store and so forth. So coming down, if you're looking at trainings, then I have set up some areas here so you can actually book an hour, 3 hours, 6 hours, depending on, what your needs actually are. And pretty much the title says it all. Okay, so this is in my own experience from previous training sessions I've had with various clients over the years. And, it's typically within 30 hours, you will pretty much know everything. I will know because I will pass everything on. I'll know within that time. And otherwise, within 6 hours, I think this is a very good point for you to actually be hammering on within your own project. And it really depends on you, okay? So typically, if you are already a techie geeky guy like myself and you can figure things out quite easily without having to struggle a lot, then of course the 6 hours will do you perfectly. Otherwise, you may want to have some more hours, depending also on your language skills, on your understanding, if you know how to code at all, if you know how to plan a project, all of that. Okay, so that really all depends. So down here in the consultations, now here we have myself, Jamie, and Sergio has also joined me for consultations as well as trainings. So if you would like to have a consultation or a training in Spanish, then the Spanish trainings would have to be arranged, and the Spanish consultations also slightly different from my own because I'm pretty much always available, or I can arrange myself accordingly with the projects that I typically work and so forth. Sergio is kind of similar. Okay, so the templates area. Now at the moment there are only 3 templates here, and each of these I'll be creating a separate video for these. And yes, you may notice on these pages there is a watch button. So soon you will be able to watch a video on what this template is all about and how you can also apply them to your own project. And it's pretty straightforward. And of course, you could even create these templates yourself, but this is really just to save you some time. There will also be some updates to these, which will include the registration form. And of course, if you're purchasing it now already, then you will also receive the registration form once I have added them. So if you come here to the view more, you can actually view more templates. And at the bottom here, you have a load more information. You have all the links basically. You can ask me questions down here or contact me about your project or whatever you like. And of course, otherwise, you can visit the individual areas. So again, in the consultation area, you can go ahead and just book 1 to 3 hours. If you have an emergency, you can also book there now. If you need to have anything else, some more hours or something, it's not here on the site, then just go ahead and use the contact form down here, and I'll receive that message straight away pretty much, and I typically reply right away as well. So I really hate those people that sit on emails for days. It makes no sense to me. It takes 5 minutes to write an email, so it's a quick reply, if anything, worst case scenario. Okay, so in the training areas, you can then also book the trainings, and you just go ahead and click on any of the book now buttons, and the schedule will be presented. Okay, so there you can actually go ahead and choose a day and also a time for when you would like to have your training, and that can then be arranged with you. For the templates, as I was saying, viewing each of the templates, we can come here to the more info, for instance. You can go ahead and buy now if you like, or coming to the more information you have, or the information of what is included in the templates. Now, we'll be adding some sliders here so you can actually see the images. I think the video itself will actually suffice, so I think I would just leave it at that for the time being. Now, we have then also the members area. Now, here you have everything that is included within the membership, and some of it, of course, I am still working on, and I will show you what that is about in a moment. So you have here, first of all, some discounts on the consultations as well as the trainings, and these are larger discounts than you will have from the mailing list or anywhere else, and you can book those also. You have more time options there available for you, so that's as special as being a member. Now then, you also have the special KB, which is probably the highlight of everything. You have here, first of all, the PHP knowledge base, which I have put together. Okay, and you have a lot of information here, as well as best practices, snippets, code. Everything has tons of code in here, so you will be able to actually use all of that within your own projects. Now, there is also one for MySQL, so I just changed that here to MySQL, and then we also have one for MySQL that is available. Okay, so there's two knowledge bases which are pretty much, they're not entirely complete, but you have everything there you need to start a project, to work on a project. If there's anything missing, just have to let me know, and I will make it a priority to add it. And of course, there is then the special Scriptcase knowledge base. Now, as a member, you will also have access to my CRM. And within my CRM, it's not just the Scriptcase knowledge base. That is all I have placed here. But as a special, which I'm not adding here, I think I should maybe add it here because it is quite important. I will also be adding my personal knowledge base. Okay, so in my personal knowledge base, I will show you that in a moment as well. And then you'll have an idea of what information you have available there that you can actually use, hopefully comment on, whatever you like, and of course, learn from. So here I have my CRM platform, and within this I have started to put together a Scriptcase knowledge base, which will help you with pretty much everything you need to know on Scriptcase. So you have here, first of all, Best Start series, which is pretty much there already. An introduction to Scriptcase is also pretty much there already. And then I will start to work on the applications, components, explaining everything with screenshots, and so it's easier to understand than you will have within the Scriptcase knowledge base, for sure. Now, within each of these, you will find pretty much that there will be options for snippets or examples and so forth. So even for macros, you will have full pieces of code that you can then also use. You have templates that are then created also on this channel. So all of the templates from all of the projects, I will be placing them here. So if you want to code along at some point, you can code along. Please do. It's the whole idea of the channel. And of course, if you then want to own the project without coding, then you will have to join as a member. Now, the applications which are then created from the project, that's not what I actually here. This is actually for something else. But the applications, I will be placing them on the store. So if you actually want to purchase them fully functional without, of course, then the updates that come along with those templates, they will be included and so forth. But then if you wanted to only have the platform, so for instance, if we create an invoicing system, then maybe you would want to have that platform, then that will be also available on the store for you to purchase and download. Everything else will, of course, be available in here. But then the other inclusion that I don't really mention on the Scriptcase website is then that you will have access here to my personal knowledge base, which has information on operating systems, servers. This is setups, includes setups and everything. So if I come here to operating systems, Windows, and command, for instance, I have a load of commands here, a lot of information on networking, file management, search, everything you need to actually administer a server, because it's what I also do. And of course, having all of this information at your fingertips is kind of handy. So you will find all of that here. Now, I'm not adding too much text in here in these, but I am adding more information that is setups and so forth. So here I have specific setups for WAMP, for a LAMP server as well, for Raspberry Pi projects. For instance, I like to play around with the Pi in my spare time, and here I have complete setups for those that are also included, as well as loads of snippets that I will be adding from my collection, because I have tons of things I've collected over the years, and I will be adding pretty much everything in here. So if you're just starting out with tech or IT, or whether it's networking, whatever it is, this knowledge base is going to be a gem for you. Okay, so you as a Scriptcase developer, I'm sure, is going to be a gem for you too, because generally you have to set up something with an operating system, you have to set up hosting at some point, you have to do something along those lines, and well, this platform, this knowledge base will pretty much help you with that. And of course, you are able to comment as well as rate those, and then you can go ahead. Now here at the moment, you see I have also a JavaScript knowledge base planned. I started laying it out, but as I already have some new members joining, thankfully, I will have more of a priority now for completing the Scriptcase knowledge base, as well as my personal knowledge base. Okay, so that the members that are there already, they will have access to that information as fast and as quick as possible. Other things that we have on the website, so I explain here really regarding the templates, the themes, as well as the projects, that these will all be available here within the knowledge base for members only. I have also live on-demand webinars planned, as well as a club area where we will be able to have discussions. So once there's more members, and of course there is a bit of a community growing there, then I will be putting that together so that we can actually share between all of us and share our knowledge as well as tips and information. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the new website. I hope you enjoy the easy accessibility to the trainings, the consultations, as well as the templates. Now, I will be adding themes. I have had some questions regarding themes, and I will be adding themes very soon. But yeah, the membership will be priority first. So once I have the Scriptcase knowledge base, as well as my personal knowledge base, at least 50% on both of those, so that there is the vital information available there, then I will be adding more themes. But there is also another project I am working on, so do stay tuned, and then of course you will know about that also. And that platform is also designed to help you within your Scriptcase development. Now, there is no membership or anything there, so it will be completely two separate entities / platforms supporting each other in some shape or form. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy this video, and of course check out the website, join my social channels. Don't forget to join these. That's what they're there for. There are a ton of tips that are really for you to learn more about Scriptcase and development. Okay, so actually, before I finish up, one of the latest questions I had was whether I will only be creating content on Scriptcase. Now, I know the topic is Scriptcase by Jamie, but I do have a training upcoming soon, which will be going from beginning to end of a project, you could say. So that will include the project planning in my various methods, as well as the deployment and so forth. So it will be a longer video / training than maybe you are used to if you are watching the Scriptcase channel, because of course this is Scriptcase by Jamie, and we are going to do things a little different so that you can also see other things that, well, there are other other tools that we use, for development. It's not just Scriptcase. We use a text editor. We use a MySQL planner, for instance. I use mind maps and other tools, as well as my Remarkable and the list goes on. So all of these will be used and, of course, shown within the upcoming videos. So I hope you tune in, subscribe, like, and of course watch the videos and learn from them, which is the most important part. And anytime you want to comment or say anything, just don't forget, down at the bottom of the website here, I have the option to ask me questions as well as a contact. In some cases I will just ask, I'll answer your question if it's something simple. If it's not, then I'll say you can book an hour consultation or so forth if that is what is needed for your question. Okay, otherwise, of course, you can contact me here also at any time and I will reply. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one.